Hello consultants, this video will show you how to enter a new B&E. You begin on your home page, it's right here in the middle. So all you have to do is click on that button, and you do need to know your business activity number. If you do not know it, please ask your lead, and if you are the lead, please communicate that information to your team. You select your You select your business activity from the list and enter your name as the related billing consultant, and then enter the name of your lead consultant. I'm going to cancel this and go into an already existing record. So when you click save after entering those 3 required fields, the billing expense record opens up for you. There's some basic information in the top, including what will become your total hours and your total days that you're submitting on this whenever you're finished. That sums up. You'll see these different tabs. There's a billing tab, your expenses tab, which is your in-person expenses, and then your consultant feedback form. And if there are observers, their forms are also here and related to B&E, FYI. On the main billing tab, you will see here some basic information about your B&E, including an automatic date that it was submitted. You can connect it to an event in your business activity if that is relevant, and you can put in some notes here. On the right-hand side, you'll see the checkboxes for verification and whether or not your B&E has been paid, which will obviously be checked once that is done. Then you see the 3 fields of information that you completed when you created your B&E. And most of this information you probably will not use, and I think staff uses it mostly. So coming back to this main billing tab, here is the heart of your B&E record. So we created this subtable to allow you to enter multiple work types within the same B&E. You do that by clicking on New, and then you just select your work type and the total number of hours or days in relation to that work type. You can do a combination of hours and days, just hours, just days. It doesn't matter because I calculate it up here in the total days calculated. And you put in your dates. And if you have several of them to enter, you can click Save and New, and a new blank form will open, and then you could enter, for example, all of your coaching hours or days, and so on. When you're finished, you click Save. Everything that you entered will be reflected here, and these total hours and total days are reflected up here. Also down here. Then when you're ready to enter in-person expenses, we've listed for you what the mileage rate is as an FYI. You click New, much like you just did with the billing expense details. You select the type of in-person expense, and you enter the amount that you have already paid, any amount that Visions has already paid, and again, if you have several of these to enter, you just click Save and New, and you'll be able to enter them in succession pretty quickly. Save when you're done. Again, all of them show up here, and the total sum of all of these entries automatically goes into the calculation for your total fees. Consultants do not see any total fee amounts on the billing expense, but those fields are here for staff so that they can pay you. When you're done with that, assuming you have time to enter your consultant feedback form right now, you come to that tab and you click New. You enter your name and save it, which allows you to then click on it and open it. And it just has the normal CFF fields that you're most likely used to. These 2, however, I want to point out are very important to actually complete. They're actually required. So you'll have to choose who the CFF reviewer is and who the lead consultant is because we use this information to notify them. We have conveniently brought in the CFF reviewer from the business activity record. So if you don't see a name here, you'll need to ask your lead who your CFF reviewer is. I'm just going to cancel that and go back to business activity, or the billing expense rather. The great thing about these billing and expenses is you can return to your billing expense later and complete your consultant feedback form at any time. And that is how you enter a billing expense. Oh, one last thing, once it's verified, you can no longer edit the information in your B&E. Thank you.